Hello everyone and welcome back to Invest Smartly Hub, the channel where we explore cryptocurrency smart investing and the technologies shaping the future. In today's video, we are talking about utility cryptocurrencies. While meme coins and hype projects often dominate social media, many investors are focusing on cryptocurrencies that provide real-world use cases and long-term utility. These are projects designed to solve problems, improve blockchain infrastructure, and support future digital economies. Many experts believe utility cryptocurrencies could play a major role in the next phase of blockchain adoption. In today's video, we will explore 5 utility crypto projects that many investors believe could become extremely important in the future. Before we begin, remember this video is for educational purposes only and not financial advice. Always do your own research before investing in cryptocurrency. Now let's begin. The first project on our list is Ethereum. Ethereum is the second largest cryptocurrency in the world and one of the most important blockchain networks ever created. The platform introduced smart contracts which allow developers to build decentralized applications directly on blockchain networks. Today, Ethereum powers a massive ecosystem including decentralized finance, NFTs, blockchain gaming, and Web3 applications. Thousands of crypto projects are built on Ethereum, making it one of the most important infrastructures in the blockchain industry. Despite increasing competition, Ethereum continues improving through network upgrades, scalability improvements, and ecosystem expansion. Many investors believe Ethereum could remain one of the most dominant blockchain platforms for years to come. The second project is Chainlink. Chainlink focuses on solving one of blockchain's biggest problems: access to real-world data. Smart contracts cannot naturally access external information like prices, weather data, sports results, or financial information. Chainlink solves this issue through decentralized oracles which securely deliver real-world data to blockchain applications. This technology is critical for decentralized finance, tokenized assets, insurance systems, and many other blockchain services. Because of its importance, many analysts believe Chainlink could become essential infrastructure for the future digital economy. Next, we have XRP. XRP was designed to improve global payments and international money transfers. Traditional cross-border payment systems are often slow, expensive, and inefficient. XRP aims to provide faster and lower-cost international transactions through blockchain technology. The project has attracted attention from financial institutions, banks, and payment providers around the world. Although XRP has faced regulatory challenges, many investors still believe it could play an important role in future financial systems. The fourth project on our list is Avalanche. Avalanche is a smart contract blockchain platform focused on speed, scalability, and low transaction costs. The network was designed to compete with major blockchain platforms by offering high-performance decentralized applications. Avalanche supports decentralized finance, NFT projects, blockchain gaming, and enterprise applications. One of its biggest strengths is its ability to process transactions very quickly while maintaining decentralization. As demand for scalable blockchain infrastructure grows, Avalanche continues attracting developers and investors. Finally, we have Polygon. Polygon focuses on helping Ethereum scale more efficiently. As Ethereum usage increased, network congestion and transaction fees became major issues. Polygon provides scaling solutions that help reduce costs and improve transaction speed for Ethereum-based applications. Because Ethereum remains one of the largest blockchain ecosystems, Polygon plays an important role in improving blockchain usability. Many major blockchain projects and companies already use Polygon technology. Now let's quickly summarize these 5 utility crypto projects. Ethereum powers smart contracts and decentralized applications. Chainlink provides decentralized real-world data for blockchain systems. XRP focuses on fast global payments. Avalanche builds scalable blockchain infrastructure, and Polygon helps Ethereum scale more efficiently. All of these projects focus on solving real technological and financial challenges. That is why many investors consider utility cryptocurrencies more sustainable than purely hype-driven projects. However, it is important to remember that cryptocurrency investing still carries significant risks. The market remains highly volatile and prices can change rapidly. Some projects may succeed while others may struggle over time. That is why research, diversification, and long-term thinking are extremely important when investing in crypto. Still, many analysts believe utility cryptocurrencies may become the foundation of the future blockchain economy. As blockchain adoption expands globally, projects with strong real-world utility could continue growing significantly over the next decade. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more content about cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, and smart investing. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next